Taliban has ordered an indefinite ban on university education for the country's women.
We were born to fight for what it's worth. Freedom, education, work, life, being a girl. We are Saar, the voice to the untold, unheard, and true stories of Afghanistan. There are stories, even in the quiet corner of a village on the other side of the world, where women are silenced. And those stories should not remain unheard. In this episode, we will be reading you a letter sent to us from an Afghan girl who was dreaming to become an architectural engineer. We are using an alias name to protect her identity due to the current security challenges in Afghanistan. I'm also a 19-year-old Afghan girl. I live in Afghanistan. My name is Homa. I'm from a generation whose pains are far greater than their age. I remember a couple of years ago when I was preparing for the university entrance exam. It was freezing cold, and I would start studying from morning till midnight. I used to sit outside in cold weather so that I wouldn't fall asleep, because I had a dream. I wanted to become an architectural engineer. After days and nights of hard work, I finally got accepted into my dream field. The first day of university was both very new and very pleasant to me. Until COVID-19 pandemic happened. A pain that the whole world was affected by. The university got closed. We lost so many loved ones. But then we said it's life, a sentence that we are used to, which mends our hearts. But then something worse happened. The fall of Afghanistan. After the war, the country was sold. The new government came to the throne. All schools, educational centers, and universities were locked. Again, it was us who paid for it. Like a child who is just starting out, full of great falls, full of mistakes, full of stumbles. This is our life, over and over again. After a few months, the gates of the universities opened. Our classes started again, and what grew day by day was our love and interest in our classes. We were so enthusiastic. We had our lessons, exams, and projects. In addition to those, there were language and computer classes too. And there was also homework. I never got tired of all those lessons. I tried harder and harder each day. We were awake for 72 hours for our projects. It is true that it's not normal, but we stayed awake with the help of energy drinks and coffee. After getting up from our projects, I could hear the sound of my bones cracking. What was all this effort for? It was to improve and deliver the best project. For days, all my friends were working with love at the design class. Everyone was busy. You could see architecture students whose hands had burned or cut with a cutter, and they continued to work with the same wounded hands. My goal was not only for myself, it was for my country. It was to help everyone. Sometimes we want to have fun without any worries or stress. I know that we don't have a place to go to have fun, and we don't have permission to do so as Afghan women. Our studies were our entertainment and our life. But they took this from us. They took our only hope. They took our lives. Seeing the announcement that the universities and schools are closed, I heard the sound of my heart shattering into pieces. My whole body was shaking, and only I know how hard I tried not to cry. But how could I not? Not only me, but all my friends spent that night crying. That night was a night of national mourning, as we were waiting for the twilight that never came. And our only crime was being girls. I cannot fly, not because I lack wings, not because I haven't learned how to fly, but because I don't have a sky. I don't even need a very big sky, just one that's the size of my dreams. But I'm a girl, a bird held captive on the top of the highest mountains, in a prison called homeland. But never think that these tears are going to keep dripping forever. For this bird will fly again, above the skies and towards her dreams, for her rights, for life, and for freedom. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this episode. Remember, what you heard was true. And if the world does not take action, this will remain as the fate of all Afghan women. If you're interested in more true stories from Afghanistan, please subscribe and share this episode with others who may be interested in this topic. If you want to share stories or letters with us, feel free to contact us through our email address. Stay tuned for the next episode and follow us on IG and Twitter. Have a great day.